Yeah, here we are. Very good evening to you. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to tonight's Look North. The headlines from us. The leading consultants who are leaving hospitals in East Yorkshire because of bullying and intimidation.
When you've got nurses that are crying and in tears, when you've got demotivated people who would just walk at the drop of a hat, you know, it's got to say something.
Also tonight, the MPs who say that overseas aid should be spent closer to home. Accusations of a heavy-handed approach as the police arrive in force at an oil drilling site.
Police are denying campaigners' claims that more than 100 police officers were involved in helping vehicles onto this site today when there are just a handful of protesters.
And the school children from Cleethorpes getting ready to perform at the Royal Albert Hall.
And I'll be back later in the programme with all the full Friday.
Yeah, thank you for that. I've just been told she's 68, which is actually even older than me. So you're
Really?
You're in the doghouse, right? See you tomorrow.
I never knew.
Now, residents living in an East Yorkshire village are accusing Humberside police of heavy-handed tactics as they escorted a convoy of equipment onto a drilling site. Rathlin Energy are carrying out tests on land at West Newton near Hornsey. Amanda White is at the site at the moment. What have people in the area been saying to you today?
Well, Peter, they're perplexed, I think it's fair to say. This lane, Piper's Lane, we've only just been able to get down it. Until an hour ago, half a dozen officers were posted at the end of the lane, keeping the road closed, while Rathlin Energy, that's doing some exploratory drilling here, could bring several lorries, a convoy of plant onto this site. Now, while the convoy going through the nearby village of New Ellaby caused surprise, the number of officers was met with disbelief.
It uses ultraviolet light to treat the water, it uses membranes to take out very, very small particles out of the water. So it's quite leading and innovative technology, not just here in the UK, but anywhere in Europe.
Well, here are some of the pictures that Mrs. Naylor, who I spoke to today, her children captured out of their bedroom window. They counted 64 vehicles moving through New Ellaby. Rathlin Energy told us in a statement that although they'd been moving vehicles in a way to try and minimise disruption in nearby villages, because they'd had some problems, Humberside Police had advised them to move them in a large convoy because of safety. Now, protesters here have told us more than 100 police officers were involved in the operation to get these vehicles safely on site today. More than 100, they estimate. Humberside Police said that is an exaggeration, although they haven't told us exactly how many officers were involved in the operation. They said they were facilitating this peaceful protest and allowing Rathlin Energy to get their vehicles safely onto this site.
Amanda, thank you very much indeed, Amanda White there. Now, East Yorkshire might have missed out on the Tour de France, but the race